Once Jimmy Carter or Richard Nixon or JFK got into a position in the White House, they basically went for immortality and went for power, and basically viciously so, and pretty much, did piracy. Like I said, they stole my White Star submarines that were in Pearl Harbor, and basically viciously tried to stamp out anything else. Like I said, LS Mining Company, Lucifer Star Mining um, Company, Lucifer Star Engines, Lucifer Star People, basically the LS shipyard that is the White Star Line's Belfast shipyard. Like I said, basically, quite a few people were pretending to be Lucifer Star, basically. Me, basically. Like I said, they were all trying to pretend like they were Lucifer Star. Like I said, epic creator of 12 life forms, creator of the human race and females, and also owner of the White House and White Washington D.C. building, and also creator of steam power and flight, and also leader of the human race, namer of America, person who defined the laws in America and the Constitution, and also played a major role all over the Earth as well as other planets, and builder of the LSF-A colony ship, or LSF colony ship, and also LS Blackbird, which was not built by Lockheed or anything in America. It was actually built in Germany or France or somewhere else, or Russia, basically. And also the owner of the Panama Canal and Colombia, and also pretty much basically greatest leader ever. And also, like I said, I had Belfast and the Titanic, Leviathan, Lusitania, and lots of other steam ships, basically. And wonderful people that worked very hard to basically build cities and countries. And I was very proud of all my people. I was proud of the Gypsy nation. Like I said, at a point in time when my company was failing or going to go bankrupt, I believe it was the Gypsies that came in and basically started doing salesman stuff and actually helping to support me and my country and everything else like that, because they liked my laws. They liked my freedom and my equality. And they were a strong supporter, basically, of pretty much everything that I was. And like I said, I love the Gypsies. They brought joy and happiness to many towns and many cities. And they were wonderful people and not criminals, like I say. There were many people too, like the Irish people, the Irish workers of Belfast, and lots of other people around the world, and Indians who were also doing textiles and making clothes for me, I believe. There were lots of people that were contributing into what was basically human civilization to make us all greater. Anyway, and basically I was Lord or whatever. Well, I'm creator of humanity and creator of other races, but it's just like, well, I mean, I am, but God. I am your God. Oh. Excuse me. I mean, yeah, well, yes. So, I also built 140 to 400 other civilizations, and I created stars all over the universe. And did lots of stuff. Like I said, there are lots of other races out there, lots of other life form types that they wanted me to go and build cities for them, or wanted me to go build a star for them. And I did. Me and my exoskeletons, or me and my 1.5s, went to build stars and planets for life forms I didn't even know sometimes. Like I was, anyone could just ask. And I would be like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. Let's go do it. And like I said, so I mean, I was a happy little builder. Just a happy little builder. I was just a little superstar, a happy little builder of stars, planets, and everything else. Just do 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 do. I cruised throughout the space and whatever, and just went from here to there. I had exoskeletons in my 1.5s, and we were a happy little crew together for thousands of years or millions of years. And just one that just invented and helped and just built cities and planets and star systems, and it's like, yeah, well, yeah, I was God to a lot of life forms, or creator to a lot of life forms, you could say. Like I say, I don't like to use the word God, although I did go by God for a while there, or government, basically. I was actually going by government because, I mean, I owned America, so Anyway, like I said, Nixon, JFK, and a bunch of other people would try and pretend like they were God or government, and it's like, no, they're not God or government. So yeah, Trump has no power. Like I said, they were trying to do this whole lie or diversion or something like that. Anyway, like I said, Lucifer Star. I was like, well, my name's Lucifer Star, you know, or Little Lucifer, or Ellis, you know, basically. Um, I owned mining companies around the world. I owned the Slate Yard, LS Slate Yard. I owned LS Shipyard in Belfast. Like I said, talked to the Irish. They did lots of stuff for me. Talked to the Chinese. I was very, 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 very well known throughout history. I had my own island, LS Island. That's LS, not ELIS. LS, just LS. Lucifer Star. Later on, I was known as Lucifer White Star Line, and stuff like that. And it's like, well, yeah, me. Anyway, I was a blonde-haired child, and so, like I said, that's why, also the owner or the one who had the Auschwitz sites, whatever, basically research sites and stuff like that. And I was helping, with the bed bug problem and scabies problem and all this other stuff, trying to, also mosquito problem. Like I said, I created mosquitoes, so yeah, I mean, they're becoming a problem, so anyway, whatever. Um, there are lots of things, so, and I was also one of the people who made the world's smallest mosquito or something like that, or something, smallest life forms. I made the smallest life forms too, not just the biggest, or something like that, or small life forms, I think. I don't know. There were a couple others. Like I said, there's a lot of AIs or a lot of computer genetic whatever, that can do stuff like I could. So, we made lots of life forms. Smallest, biggest, whatever. Or smallest and whatever. Some other ones. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I don't even care. It was a long time ago. So, I did a lot of things. So, technically, I'm Lord of Mosquitoes. It's like, we did that kind of stuff too. And there's a lot of history, a lot of time and space, and I mean, anyway, like I said, I don't care. I just went by Lucifer Star or no name. For a while there, I forgot my name for a while, but Lucifer Star basically. Anyway, I don't really care. Like I say, it doesn't really matter to me. It's like, well, basically, but pretty much once Jimmy Carter or Richard Nixon got into the White House, they were like, I will never die. I will never grow old. The truth will never be known as long as I live. And I was like, wow, that's pretty serious. So, yeah. They were like, and then, of course, there's Rodney and Rick Bash and Admiral Rodney, President Rodney. It's like, who made you president? Yeah, whatever. I guess it was better than Mr. I'll never die. I'll never grow old. Jimmy Carter or some psychotic person. Like I said, once he got in power in the White House or got in power in Washington, D.C., he was like, and like just psychotic. Once he got a little power or got in control, he was just like, I'll never die. I'll never grow old. I will live forever. The truth of you will never be known. Anyway, yeah, there's like that. And I was like, wow. Yeah, it's pretty serious. And then, of course, there's on chopping off Nixon. I chopped off the left arm. I chopped off the arm. And all that. So, anyway, yeah. I was just like, shrug. Oh, well. All that's probably national security top secret. Anyway, yeah, that's basically what happened, pretty much. Some psychotic raving lunatics basically trying to go all the way. Well, they didn't really go all the way. And like I said, and then there's Al Capone. Somebody killed his whole family or something like that, and he was like, and he was psychotic. So, but no, I wouldn't really blame Al Capone. Anyway, so whatever. I don't really know. So. In some ways, I was kind of cheering for Al Capone, like, go, 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 go! As basically, like I said, somebody had basically attacked Al Capone, and I think Al Capone was just like, fuck that! And basically, I think he made the streets run red at some point in time. Like, I'm not exactly sure. Al Capone used to work for me, and he worked for me, and then basically a bunch of people tried to lock him up. Like, he was working for me. He was doing stuff for me. I think he was doing stuff for me, and working for me. And then I think someone killed his family or locked him up or something like that. And he basically got a bunch of guns and pretty much went to the White House and killed a bunch of people or something like that. I don't really know what Al Capone exactly did, but basically they attacked him or did a first strike on him. I don't really know. Anyway, something happened with Al Capone, and basically he went psychotic at some point, I believe. And like I said, he was working for me, or he did work for me, I believe. He was running my steel, my I don't know. Maybe he killed the people that originally owned, that were originally doing my alcohol or whatever, and then, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. There was a bunch of stuff that happened, and like I had no control over any of it. So, it's like, well, yeah. Got pretty crazy there for a minute. I mean, it's like, I don't know. Like, I mean, basically, you had Mr. Jimmy Carter, I'll never die, I'll never grow old. And then there was, of course, I'm Chopping Off Nixon, starring I'm Chopping Off Nixon. And then, of course, there was Eminent Domain Jimmy Carter, and also Eminent Domain Jimmy Carter as well. Trying to say that this national security, we need this for the war or whatever. I don't really know what Jimmy Carter did. Taking over his farm, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Go ask fucking Jimmy Carter. He was a piece of shit. And realistically, he was just a guy who had guns and running a military operation or something like that. And like, whatever. And Nixon was going on TV saying, our boys over there need to have weapons. I don't really know. Like, a bunch of fucking idiots. So anyway, like I say, I was just happy with Belfast and the Ellis Shipyard and my Irish people. Like, I was just like, build, 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 ship, 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 ship. Just happy as a clam with my like I was glad to be with my Irish people. Like, in many ways, when my Irish people, I love them. I was like, they're crazy. Let's just build ships and stuff, something like that. I don't really know. I don't know. I loved, like I said, Thomas O'Brien and the Irish people and like some other people. Like, I was with them or something like that, or they knew about me or something. And I was just happy. I just wanted to build ships and stuff like that, and do mining work and stuff. So anyway, I don't really know. Like, I owned the Ellis Shipyard, and basically, I'm an epic creator, and I was just, starting a small company that was Lucifer Star Company, my namesake company, basically. Later on known as Lucifer White Star Line Company. Just a building company, a manufacturing company. Just a bunch of people, working together to build ships and stuff like that, and do some mining stuff. So, anyway, and yeah, I'm the epic old creator of 100 trillion years. Anyway, like I said, meanwhile, like in the American government and Congress or whatever, basically it was John McCain, Richard Nixon, a bunch of people were like, I'll never die, I'll never grow old. And like my Irish people, we're just, a bunch of inventors, a bunch of